Dad, who did this to you? Dad, who did this to you?
Oh, I feel terrible.
Was this Alcazar's man?
He must know a good chiropractor. He's not going to charge me too much.
Dad, listen to me. He wants to find Sky and his baby, and he blames you for their disappearance.
Yeah, I'm sure it's easier than facing the fact that you're relationship challenged.
He has been telling you to stay out of his business. Maybe you should do that. Look at you.
Come on, Robin, this is your dad you're talking to.
Alcazar just wants a chance to work it out with Sky and his baby. Why don't you just let him do that?
Over my dead body.
I can't believe you. You're sitting here, you've just been beat up, and all you can do is make jokes? When are you gonna grow up?
Oh, yeah, it's a big bruise, brownie,
Dad.
ugly thing. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Thank you for your opinion. I would like the doctors now, please.
We'll have the results of the CAT scan soon.
Mr. Scorpio, I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened at the Elm Street Pier.
Can I call the police?
No, I did. That's what people do when a crime has been committed. You may remember that from the time that you were the police commissioner.
You look like you took a pretty good beating.
Well, I'm old, and I'm getting clumsier in my old age.
Lorenzo Alcazar is behind this.
Is that true?
My daughter, she's got a wonderful imagination.
Dad, stop stonewalling.
If you were assaulted, we will bring in the suspect.
There isn't one.
I don't believe this.
Look, here we go, okay? I fell down some stairs, I got a few dents and scrapes on me, and that's the end of the story.
Yeah, and he's lying.
There's nothing I can do if you won't press charges.
I'm sorry to waste your time, detective.
Get some rest. I'll check in later.
Doesn't any part of this bother you? I mean, first, Alcazar had his thugs hold me while he threatened me,
Look,
and then he hurt you.
This is all about me. It's all about me. He's trying to get to me through you. If I thought for a second he could really hurt you, I'd put him in that...
He hurt you, and he could do a lot worse.
I can handle him.
I don't understand why you would want to. This is about Sky and her baby. This is not your problem.
It is now.
Fine, I'll call Mom, see if she can talk some sense into you.
Wait, look, we don't want to interrupt her. I mean, she's on assignment. She doesn't want to hear a report regarding her ex-husband.
Fine. Then what about me? You were supposed to be here making up for all those lost years that I thought you were dead. And this is your idea of bonding? Making some gangster so furious at you, refusing to back down? So that I have to sit and watch and hope to God that you don't end up pushing him too far? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I don't want to be the one to put you in a body bag. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I don't know what else to do.
No, come in. What's going on?
My dad, I think he's in over his head. I just found him badly beaten. He wouldn't tell me who it was, but I know it was Alcazar.
How do you know that?
Because my dad was the one who arranged for Sky to get out of town so she could have her baby away from Alcazar.
And now Alcazar wants to know where Sky is.
Yes, and he's been pressuring him for weeks, but now he's decided to up the stakes all of a sudden. He had me threatened and had his thugs pull me off the dock to prove that, I could disappear as easily as Sky did. And my dad refused to tell him where Sky was, and then he had him beaten, and now my dad is at the hospital refusing to let Alcazar win.
Does Mac know about this?
I called the police, but my father refused to implicate Alcazar, and I didn't want to tell my Uncle Mac because that would have just caused a fight between him and my father, so that's why I'm here. You've dealt with Alcazar before, right? Is there any chance that he's going to back down?
I mean, right now, Alcazar is more dangerous than he's ever been.
But what am I supposed to do?
I'm not sure you can do anything, but I know your father can handle himself.
He is being so stubborn. He's acting like this is some sort of contest.
If that's how he wants to handle this...
Yeah, I know. He's an adult, and he's been dealing with people like Alcazar longer than I've been alive, but he's getting older, and he's not invincible. I just got my dad back. I don't want to lose him again. I'll be better at this danger stuff.
You're allowed to worry about the people you love. It's okay.
It's just that I've lost so many people. And some of them I miraculously got back. Maybe I'm holding on too tight. Thought I was done with that.
Well, I definitely understand the impulse to protect someone. But if you take it too far, you end up trying to control them.
I learned that lesson the hard way. But I tried to start over. You know, I moved to Paris. I began a career in medicine. And then I came back to Port Charles a year ago, thinking that I had done everything that I set out to accomplish. And then before you know it, everything falls apart again. Patrick is exposed to HIV. And just when I think I'm doing an okay job of handling it, I start having nightmares about Stone again.
How's Patrick doing?
He's okay.
Okay.
He got strep throat, and we thought that it might be symptoms of HIV, but we had a test done, and he's still negative.
Okay. When are you gonna know if he's okay?
6 months from the time that he was exposed.
I mean, you seem happy with him.
I am, I guess. I just, you know, when I'm not walking on eggshells, wondering when it's all gonna end.
You find someone you're happy with, you gotta hold on.
You should take your own advice.
I do all right.
You deserve more than all right. Sorry I yelled at you.
Did it because you care. I can't fault you for that.
It's just a little upsetting to find my father in a bloody heap. I mean, what if that happens
Well,
again?
my time's up. My time's up.
Bad answer.
Look, it's a little late in the day for me to be learning a whole bag of new tricks. I mean, I gotta live my life the way I always have.
Not to sound like a broken record, but you could have been killed.
Been through worse.
And you almost died. I mean, you were listed as legally dead for years. Isn't that enough?
I'm not gonna have some thug with questionable dress sense push me around. I mean, Sky came to me because she needed help and I was the only one that could provide it.
I looked at your CAT scans. They're all negative.
Good enough to travel?
You're not
Doctor?
Well, I would tell you to take it easy for a few days, but I have the feeling you're not going to listen.
Listen, Sky's family has a lot of resources. They love her and want her to be safe. Why not let them deal with it?
Oh, come on, don't make me laugh. Can you imagine the mess they'd make of it?
Fine, if Sky knew that you were risking her life to help her out, don't you think she would give up and come back?
I'm not going to back down on this. What kind of father do you think I'd be if I didn't stand up for what I believed in?
Dad, you're not seriously thinking of going to see Sky, are you?
What do you think?
You've gone to all this trouble to protect her. You can't risk that, for her or for you.
I'm not risking anything.
Oh, really? You don't think Alcazar is going to follow you, having people watch your every move, waiting for you to make a mistake that will lead him straight to Sky?
That's good.
That's good?
Yeah. You see, he's gonna think I'm taking him to Sky. But in effect, I'll be leading him on a very elaborate wild goose chase, crafted by yours truly.